Children, it is a continuation of the chapter acids, bases and salts. Children, you observe the in-text questions. There are 5 questions which are at the end of the chapter. Now let us write the answer for that question. So what is the first question? What is the common name of compound CaOCl2? You know the common name of the compound CaOCl2 is bleaching powder. The common name of the compound CaOCl2 is bleaching powder. CaOCl2, its chemical name is calcium oxychloride and the common name is bleaching powder. Second question, name the substance which on treatment with chlorine yields bleaching powder. Here, on the treatment with chlorine yields bleaching powder. That is, name which substance on treatment with chlorine yields bleaching powder, that is lime water. What is that? Lime water, calcium hydroxide. The next question, name the sodium compound which is used for softening hard water. The compound of sodium which is used for softening hard water is sodium carbonate, Na2CO3. Then the next question, what will happen if a solution of sodium hydrocarbonate is heated? Give the equation of the reaction involved. When sodium hydrogen carbonate is heated, when sodium hydrogen carbonate is heated, sodium carbonate will be formed. Together with that, CO2 gas is evolved. That is, 2NaHCO3 gives Na2CO3 plus CO2 plus H2O. Let us write the equation afterwards. The last question. Write an equation to show the reaction between plaster of Paris and water. When plaster of Paris is treated with water, you will get gypsum. That is 2CaSO4 half H2O plus H2O gives 2CaSO4 2H2O. Now you write the answer for the first question. The common name of the compound CaOCl2 is bleaching powder. Common name of the compound CaOCl2 is bleaching powder. That is the answer. Then you take the second question. Name the substance which on treatment with chlorine yields bleaching powder. So write the answer. That is lime water. So write lime water is the substance which on treatment with chlorine yields bleaching powder. Bleaching powder. Then the answer for the third question. Name the sodium compound which is used for softening hard water. The compound of sodium used for softening hard water is sodium carbonate. The compound of sodium which is used for softening hard water is sodium carbonate. sodium carbonate, that is Na2CO3. Then what will happen if a solution of sodium hydrocarbonate is heated? Give the equation of the reaction involved. Sodium hydrogen carbonate on heating gives sodium carbonate and carbon dioxide. So you write the answer that sodium hydrogen carbonate on heating gives sodium carbonate and CO2 gas is evolved. So write the equation. NaHCO3, it is the molecular formula of sodium hydrogen carbonate, which is also called sodium bicarbonate, gives sodium carbonate Na2CO3 plus carbon dioxide CO2 plus H2O. So you write the balanced here. Here Na2 is there, so you must write 2 here. Then here O2, O3, 5 plus 1 O, it becomes 6, and 2 into 3 becomes O3, O oxygen also 6, and carbon 2C, here C plus C 2. So all atoms are balanced. Now the fifth question, write an equation to show the reaction between plaster of Paris and water. When plaster of Paris reacts with water, you know the molecular formula of plaster of Paris is CaSO4 half H2O plus H2O gives gypsum, that is 2CaSO4 2H2O. This is plaster of Paris. This is gypsum. So when plaster of Paris is treated with water, it gives gypsum. Children, now let us solve the exercise questions. What are the exercise questions here? The first question is, a solution turns red litmus blue. Its pH is likely to be, options are here, option A 1, option B 4, option C 5, option D 10. Here the solution turns red litmus blue means that is basic in nature. And you know the pH of the basic, that is more than 7. Here all these three A, B, C are less than 7. So only D is more than 7, that is 10. Therefore, which is the answer here? Option D is the answer. Then here what is the answer? Answer is D, that is 10. Here pH equals 10 is the answer. Next you take the second question. What is the second question? A solution reacts with crushed eggshells to give a gas that turns lime water milky. The solution contains. What is that question? A solution reacts with crushed eggshells to give a gas that turns lime water milky. So the solution contains. The solution must contain acid. Here which one is the acid? You know that this HCl is the acid. All are salts here. This sodium chloride, lithium chloride, potassium chloride, all are salts, and the acid is hydrochloric acid. Which is that? Hydrochloric acid. Option B is the answer. What is the answer? Option B. So you write the answer. Answer B, HCl, hydrochloric acid. Acid turns lime water milky. Then the third question. What is that question? 10 ml of a solution of sodium hydroxide, that is NaOH, is found to be completely neutralized by 8 ml of given solution of HCl. If we take 20 ml of the same solution of NaOH, the amount of HCl, the same solution as before, required to neutralize it will be. So what is the question here? 10 ml of a solution of NaOH, sodium hydroxide, is found to be completely neutralized by 8 ml of given solution of HCl. You know that when hydroxide, which is a base, HCl is an acid, when they react with each other, there is a reaction called neutralization. So when 10 ml of sodium hydroxide is neutralized by 8 ml of HCl, next here what you have to find out? We have to find to neutralize 20 ml of the same solution of NaOH. What is the amount of HCl solution required? What is the amount of solution required to neutralize 20 ml? You know that here 10 means 10 double is 20. So 8 double we have to take. 8 double is here 16 ml. 10 twos are 20, 8 twos are. Here the ratio is same. So you take the answer option D, that is 16 ml. Answer you take option D, 16 ml. Next you take the fourth question. Which one of the following types of medicine is used for treating indigestion? So for indigestion, you know, antacids are used. Here antibiotic are used, are there, analgesic are there, antacid is there, antiseptic is there. So which one we have to use here? We have to use antacid. That is to neutralize the acid, excess acid generated in the stomach. We have to use antacid. So option C is the answer. So note down the answer, option C. Answer C, antacid. Then you take the fifth question. What is the question? Write word equation and then balanced equation for the reaction taking place when A, dilute sulfuric acid reacts with zinc granules. B, dilute hydrochloric acid reacts with magnesium ribbon. Third, dilute sulfuric acid reacts with aluminum powder. Dilute hydrochloric acid reacts with iron filings. Here 4 reactions are there. So let us take one by one and also let us write the word equation and balanced equation. First you take, that is A. Answer A. Here you take A and write the answer. So you take A and answer. So what is the word equation? So what is that reaction? Dilute sulfuric acid reacts with zinc granules. Then you write zinc reacts with dilute sulfuric acid. So you write zinc plus sulfuric acid. You write dilute sulfuric acid when zinc reacts with sulfuric acid, zinc sulfate will be produced. Zinc sulfate and hydrogen gas will be liberated. Hydrogen gas will be liberated. Here zinc reacts with dilute sulfuric acid, gives zinc sulfate, and there is a liberation of hydrogen. Hydrogen gas will be evolved. And you write the balanced chemical equation. Write the symbol of the zinc. What is the symbol of the zinc? Zn plus dilute sulfuric acid. The molecular formula of sulfuric acid is H2SO4. H2SO4 gives zinc sulfate. Here ZnSO4. Zinc sulfate is ZnSO4. ZnSO4 plus hydrogen gas. H2 gas is liberated. Here the equation itself is balanced, no necessity of balancing it. Here you observe zinc 1 atom and SO4 is there, SO4 and H2. So already it is balanced. Then the second reaction, dilute hydrochloric acid reacts with magnesium ribbon. Dilute hydrochloric acid reacts with magnesium ribbon. So you take that and write the word equation and balanced equation. B, answer you write. Here dilute hydrochloric acid reacts with magnesium ribbon. That is, magnesium is a element. So you write magnesium ribbon, you write. Reacts with what? Reacts with dilute hydrochloric acid. Dilute hydrochloric acid. Then here you write from here only. So write magnesium ribbon plus dilute hydrochloric acid gives magnesium chloride. Here the reaction is between magnesium ribbon and hydrochloric acid, and what are the product here? Magnesium chloride plus here also hydrogen. Hydrogen will be liberated. So you write the balanced chemical equation. Here you wrote the word equation. So what is the symbol of the magnesium? That is Mg. You write Mg plus the molecular formula of hydrochloric acid is HCl. Gives magnesium chloride, that is MgCl2. Gives, together with that, hydrogen gas is liberated. Then here Mg is there, Mg is there, but here Cl2 is there, here only Cl. Here also H2 is there, here only H, so you write 2 here. Then you got 2H, H2 and 2Cl, Cl2. In this way, here you wrote the balanced chemical equation. Then you take the third reaction. What is that third reaction? Dilute sulfuric acid reacts with aluminium powder. Here again you write that is the reaction between the aluminium and sulfuric acid. Same thing you write in the form of word. So you take, that is the C, answer here. So what is that? Dilute sulfuric acid reacts with aluminium chloride. So you write aluminium powder. Then you write aluminium powder. Aluminium powder plus dilute sulfuric acid. Dilute sulfuric acid gives what will be formed here? Aluminium sulfate will be formed and hydrogen gas will be liberated. So write aluminium sulfate plus hydrogen. Plus hydrogen. Then you write the chemical equation. And what is the symbol of the aluminium? You know that it is Al. Symbol of aluminium is Al plus sulfuric acid. The molecular formula of sulfuric acid is H2SO4 gives aluminium sulfate, that is Al2SO4 thrice. What is the molecular formula of aluminium sulfate? Al2SO4 thrice. And hydrogen. Here we have to balance it. So you observe Al is there, Al2 is there. So you write 2 here. Then you got 2Al, Al2, 2 atoms of aluminium. Then here you observe SO4. SO4 thrice is there. So 3 must be there. 3s. Sulfur 3 and oxygen 4 3s are 12. 12 is there. So to balance it, you take 3 here. Then you got 3 into H2, that is, here you write 3. So you got here 3 SO4. Here it is SO4 thrice. So all atoms are balanced. Hydrogen 6 atoms and S3 atoms and O4 3. O4 into this, it is 12. Here also it is thrice is there, so it is 12. Now you take the D. Dilute hydrochloric acid reacts with iron filings. Here iron filing and dilute hydrochloric acid reacts with each other. So you write the word equation first. Dilute hydrochloric acid and iron. So you write the D answer. What is that? Iron filings. Also you can write acid first or iron filing first. Iron filings plus dilute hydrochloric acid. Gives here iron chloride. Iron chloride plus hydrogen gas. So what is the symbol of the iron? You know that is Fe. Let us write the chemical equation which is balanced. Fe. And what is the molecular formula of hydrochloric acid? That is HCl. Fe reacts with HCl, gives iron chloride, that is FeCl3. FeCl3 plus H2. Now this equation is to be balanced. Here you observe H2 is there and Cl3 is there. But here you can't take 3 or 2 here. You can't take 3 or 2 because here if you take 3, the hydrogen atoms will not be balanced. In that case, you take the LCM of this 3 and 2. What is the LCM of 3 and 2? That is 6. So you write 6 here. Then here you got 6 hydrogen. So you make it 3. 3 2s are 6 it becomes. Then 6 Cl is there. So you write 3 2s are 2 here. So 2 Cl3 it becomes 6 Cl atom. Then 2 Fe you got here. Then you write it also 2 Fe. So the equation is 2Fe plus 6HCl gives 2FeCl3 plus 3H2. Now you got the balanced chemical equation. Now the sixth question, compounds such as alcohols and glucose also contain hydrogen but are not categorized as acids. Describe an activity to prove it. It is already discussed in the lesson. What is that question? Compounds such as alcohols and glucose also contain hydrogen but they are not acids. Describe it by the activity. Here what is the activity that you can write? Take solutions of alcohols, glucose in a beaker. Take a cork and fix 2 nails on the cork up to the end. Keep this cork in the beaker. Connect the nails to 2 terminals of a 6-volt battery through a bulb and a switch. Switch on the current. You will see that bulb does not glow or the current does not pass through the circuit. This means no ions are produced here. No ions means H plus ions are not present in the solution. This shows that alcohols and glucose are not acids. Write the activity. Take solutions of alcohols, glucose in a beaker. Take a cork and fix 2 nails on the cork up to the end. Keep this cork in a beaker. Keep this cork in a beaker. Connect the nails to 2 terminals of a 6-volt battery. Through a bulb and a switch. Switch on the current. You will see that bulb does not glow. Bulb does not glow, or it means the current does not pass through the circuit. It means current does not pass through the circuit. Current does not pass through the circuit. This means no ions are H plus ions are present in the solution. This shows that alcohols and glucose are not acids. Glucose are not acids. This is the answer for this question.